Oh yeah, I should really go back and talk about how you're gonna like attach these fingers. So you selected all your fingers and you combine them so they're a single object. Now you can connect them with actual polygons. There are two ways I know of doing this. You can use the bridge tool or you can use a pen polygon tool. Now the thing about the bridge tool is it's a kind of a basic tool. It sort of works, but sometimes it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work, and when you try to bridge stuff together, it turns out like inside out or something like that. So, like, use it. If it works, use it. But if it doesn't work, you're gonna need another solution, right? Like, I'll be frank with you, like, 3D Max has got a bridge tool too. I'm telling you, man, the bridge tool in 3D Max I think works a lot better, but heck, what the heck do I know? I don't understand why Maya's bridge tool is so farty. Like initially I thought it was like just me, you know? I thought, oh, I just don't know how to use the Maya's bridge tool properly. I'm just farting it up somehow. So I kept like hammering away the tutorials. I checked forums. I talked to like professors, and everyone told me the same thing. Yeah, the bridge tool in Maya is kind of doesn't always work so well. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just missing something. Okay, append polygon tool. Use this if bridge tool does not work. What you do is you go to append polygon tool, you select an edge, and then you select around where you want that polygon to be. Follow the arrows. The arrows will show you the way. I'm afraid of going in the reverse direction. I think it's gonna fart something up and it's not gonna work, so just follow the arrows, just to be safe. Make everyone happy. It's like Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Follow the arrows. Okay, I guess that joke's not gonna fly. Okay, whatever. You guys can mock me if you want. I don't care. So yeah, you can use either one, whichever is good. I'm going to use bridge for now because it's actually working for me right now, and it's like faster and easier and whatnot. So bridge that, position those, bridge that, then position everything. So now everything's connected. And remember, bridging and appending stuff is not going to work if your meshes are not combined, if they're not one object. So you gotta make sure that you combine it first before you bridge or append anything, because it's not gonna work. So now your fingers are all attached, and you've got your hand. Now I'm gonna take my hand and I'm gonna combine them with my fingers. Select my hand. Try and position things, make sure everything's like positioned the right way. Select my fingers. Right click. Go to combine. Damn, I'm thirsty. You guys thirsty? I've been like sitting here staring at the pier all day, talking my talk off, and I still feel like I haven't like said anything or done anything. But you know, whichever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before. Oh shoot, I lost my train of thought already. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh man, as soon as I opened my mouth, I forgot what I was gonna say. Wow, that's pretty bad. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. No worries. So now, where was I? Yeah, after you figure out what you're going to do, where everything is going to be, where everything is going to go, the spit insert edge loop spit poly insert interactive spit tool. Yeah, you click on the box. you're going to need this box. You're going to need to be able to adjust the tool settings as you're like cutting stuff, because when you're going through different parts of your shindig, you're going to need your tool to do different things. Otherwise, you're going to have like complications. So make sure your tool settings are open as such. Otherwise, you're going to have a hell of a time. You're going to have a huge headache. So insert tool. As you'll notice, like in the beginning of my video, I was using a crappy codec, so that's why it was all choppy in the beginning of my video. I've got like a better codec now. What am I using right now? I think it's like XBit or something. I'm not sure. I used to like use Cinepak, but then like all the software updated, right? And now none of the software seems to like Cinepak now. But it used to be such a good codec. I used to use it all the time, but now it's like it's no good. It makes me sad. I miss Cinepak. Okay, back to the insert edge loop tool. When you turn on the snap magnets, that allows you to modify the distance, how many segments between like different edges and different vertices you can snap an edge to. It's a very, very nifty tool. And the magnetic tolerance affects the distance. Like if the tolerance is, depending on how high or low it is, you can either get a lot of distance between your edges or your corners or wherever the snapping magnet positions before you snap to, or very little distance. So play with the magnetic tolerance and play with the snap magnets so you can get like a right combination of settings to like snap things onto edges and not snap things onto edges. Now you're gonna have to like toggle the snap magnets. You're gonna need to toggle the snap magnets as you're making these edges, because sometimes you're not gonna want it to like snap to a vertex. Sometimes you just want it to snap to an edge, and sometimes you don't want it to just snap to an edge. You're gonna want it to snap to a vertex, so on and so forth. So toggle the snap magnets as you're creating that edge. It's fine to adjust the settings while you're creating the edges. Play around with it, see what the different settings do and whatnot. I guess I'll start here. Yeah, so you attach your palm after you got your palm all cut up and cut out and whatnot. After all that grunt work, you attach your palm to your fingers like so, and then you use the V button, or you can also use a tool called, from the edit mesh options, use a tool called you can also use a tool called the merge vertex tool, and what that does is if you click one vertex, you can drag it and drop it to the other vertex, right? And that merges those two vertices. And if you go over to the box, it allows you to choose how those vertices are going to merge together. Is it going to merge your first? Is your first vertex going to merge to the other vertex that you dragged it to, or are the two vertices going to merge between the two vertices that you dragged and selected? Now you go around your edge and you wield and merge and drag and select and connect all of your vertices. So So your hand is like nice and now it's all like one solid mesh, one solid piece. All your fingers are attached. And then you use your soft selection tool to move your hand, the palm of your hand around, so your edges are, so your boxy hand has a more organic shape to it, so it looks more hand-like. And then there's loads more grunt work. There's only like a handful of tools that you need to use in order to build something like this. The rest is grunt work. It's mostly grunt work. A lot of this stuff is just purely grunt work.